In this video, we will tell you what virtual assistants are, how they can support you in your e-commerce business, and what you should keep in mind as you hire one. First things first, what is an e-commerce virtual assistant? A virtual assistant is someone that's a part of your team, but that is off-site, and someone who provides support in all sorts of administrative tasks. E-commerce virtual assistants naturally support with all sorts of e-commerce tasks. So this would be someone that is specialized and someone that can take out of your plate all the tasks that are either repetitive, that are not worth your time, or that you simply do not have the specialized skill to do. And we all know that as we run businesses, there are different things that we must do and that require our personal time, and there are also other things that we can outsource. So why should you get an e-commerce VA? Running any sort of e-commerce store also includes a lot of tedious and repetitive tasks that you could simply be offloading onto someone. And as with anything, there is really no better time to onboard someone else and to get support than at the beginning and at the very start of your new venture. But maybe you are wondering, what can I give away to an e-commerce VA? What sort of tasks can an e-commerce VA support me with? Well, there are e-commerce VAs specialized for all sorts of different tasks, but for example, you can give away chat and phone support. Community management is also something else that e-commerce VAs can take out of your plate. Content creation, and trust me, some of them are really talented in this. Creating lists and organizing different ideas and different topics, different tasks that you have to do. They can manage your promotions, they can take care of order fulfillment. They can also monitor your price or your competition's price. This is just some of the things that you can think about giving away and some of the tasks that you can stop doing yourself, that you can have an e-commerce VA do for you. And of course, as you are working with an e-commerce VA and you spot that this person is particularly talented at one of these things, you can give them more things, and you can also train them to act accordingly and to support you in the way you need to be supported on your specific business. Okay, cool. We established that e-commerce VAs can actually add a lot of value to your business, but where can you go to find an e-commerce VA? The first place you can go to are different freelance job boards or websites online, such as Upwork, Fiverr, or Online Jobs PH. And these are great, and you can get a little taste for what hiring an e-commerce VA is like. However, these also come with different hassle when it comes to either hiring, because you need to vet the VAs yourself, or also when the VA leaves, you need to replace them by yourself. There's also sometimes payment complexities and management issues. A lot of the times the VAs are not properly trained, but those are a good place to start. As an alternative, there are also different managed VA services that allow you to have a plug-and-play experience, meaning they curate the talent for you, and they also allow you to seamlessly replace your VA in case they leave. And for this, Wing is a great alternative and a service that would allow you to just get a properly trained VA and have no issues with hiring, with screening, and also with replacements in case that would be the case at some point. And in case you decide to go with Wing, we have an offer down below. First 100 viewers to click the link down below and subscribe to Wing will have a $100 discount when services contracted. Right, and now I want to leave you with 5 things that you should keep in mind as you are looking to hire a VA. And these things will allow you to make the best hiring decisions and to get help on your business right away and not lose any time with trial and error. The first thing that you should keep in mind is that there's a lot of different virtual assistants for e-commerce out there. And just like you are probably specialized in one thing when it comes to your business or in your profession, VAs also have a specialization and a very wide range of skills. So when you are looking to hire a VA, you should definitely be very specific and know what it is that you are looking for, what specific skill you are looking to hire and bring into your business, what tasks you want to give out. As I say, e-commerce VAs can support with anything from listing creation, order fulfillment, listing maintenance, community management, content creation, building websites for e-commerce shops, and a lot more. Honestly, the list is endless, but If you are looking to get help and you want this help to be effective, then you should start out by hiring help for your most urgent tasks. And also clarifying with your new e-commerce VA what are the urgent things that they need to do and when are they expected to deliver each output. The second thing that you should keep in mind is that e-commerce VAs actually offer end-to-end service, so they can really take as much out of your plate as you allow them to. And that means that they can become real experts in your niche and really also help you understand your market. And you should also make sure that they have the time to really get into your market and understand the niche so that they can be really helpful allies and really valuable team members. So definitely do not underestimate e-commerce VAs. And the third thing you should keep in mind is that you get better value from some managed VA services than others. So I told you before that a lot of companies and a lot of professionals actually decide to hire managed VA providers, companies, instead of simply going into Upwork or other freelancing job boards to find their e-commerce VA talent. And this is better. Yes, you will probably get a much easier and much better experience if you go in that route. However, even when you compare different managed VA providers to each other, your experience will still be different. So I told you before about Wing, and Wing is a great alternative because not only do they vet the talent and the VAs that they are bringing in, but they also train them up front. So besides the service that they naturally already offer with, replacing your VA in case something happens, in case they leave, for any reason, that you also know that all of the professionals that you will be working with and that you will be interviewing were already vetted and trained. Overall, you get a much better value for your money. Wing's e-commerce VAs, their rates start at $6 an hour for a 40-hour work week, and Wing offers you free software in order to manage your whole process and all of your e-commerce VA topics. No other provider and no other managed VA company offers this. So Wing is definitely a solution that offers you great value for money. Point number 4 that you should keep in mind when you are looking to hire an e-commerce VA, that is that your assistant actually needs onboarding and support in order to hit the ground running. So yes, you are hiring a professional that has experience, most likely experience doing this specific task. However, of course, they will need to be onboarded into your specific company, your specific product, what it is that your backend exactly looks like, what are your priorities, how do you think about the market, what is your market. So even if your e-commerce virtual assistant is experienced in the field, they will still need to understand your store's context. So offering onboarding and follow up will be very important for both of you guys' success. And point number 5 is that you should definitely provide check-ins and feedback to your VA as your relationship keeps going. As with any working relationship, your virtual assistant will only get better the more you work together. And you can actually help them get better by providing regular feedback and telling them what they are doing well, what they can do better. Yeah, this will make them improve much better and provide exactly what you are looking for in a much easier way. Finally, it will also increase both of y'all's satisfaction and also the fulfillment that you feel while working. Those are all the tips that I have to make your e-commerce VA hiring experience much smoother. First 100 viewers to go to the link down below will have $100 discount on services contracted through Wing. And remember, Wing vets and trains their e-commerce VAs before they get to you, so you get much better value for your money. Now I suggest that you watch this video about standard operating procedures because I think it will help you further on your e-commerce journey.